Lord!
All right, y'all, welcome back to a game about cards. It's a game about cards. This is going to be a quick beginner's guide. I want to go through a few things to explain if you're just new to the game and you're having a little trouble getting your footing, some tips, some tricks, some things that you might want to check before you start really getting too deep into the game. A lot of this stuff I have learned by trial and error. Some of it has been pointed out to me because people on internet smarter. So this is a combination of all that sort of stuff. So the first thing I want to do first of all is like introduce you to like what's going on here on this screen. We've got obviously our different levels. I have managed to get myself all the way up to level 9. Happy me, I'm wonderful. Here are all the different decks. We have the default deck, which is what you'll probably start with. The Meerkat deck, the treasure deck, Sticks and Stones, the YOLO deck, cooking deck, potions deck, discovery deck, poker deck, and the blacksmith deck. I have tried pretty much all of these decks, and you will be unlocking these as you go along. But if we absolutely had to use the default deck, I guess we could do that. And maybe I'll back up to level 0 and see where we end up. But before we do that, let's just take a quick look at our settings here to make sure that you understand what we're looking at here. We do have, our full screen is set on right now, which is fine. Heal hurt effects, you can take this off if it bothers you. I know that sometimes like the shaking and the sound can be a bit disturbing. I find it charming. You get your CRT, your alpha art, which is the old art. Dev mode, which is kind of cool. You disable achievements, but dev mode allows you to make decks, and change challenge runs and stuff like that. So you can kind of go ahead and edit the levels, edit the decks, and have some fun. Show card IDs. I believe that's the ID numbers in the cards. I haven't really done that anyway. But anyway, so we have F is for play a card, A for draw a card, S is to keep the card, and zoom is your scroll wheel. Yes, you can scroll. Here are the tutorial tips. Play 4 keys to win the round. So when you draw keys, you are going to play them to win. You're not always going to want to win right away. We're going to go over that in a second. You can store cards in the keep to keep them. That's where you keep the cards, in the keep. Keep cards in the keep. Playing monsters will hurt you. Try to avoid it. Actually, it doesn't hurt you until the moment you play them. So drawing them doesn't hurt you. But yes, actually playing them, there's a difference between playing them and attacking them. We'll go over that in a second. Cards of the same elemental type can combine with each other. Cards of different elemental types seem to be able to combine as well. Just pay attention to which cards combine, and there's a little spot up the top that I'll show you where it does it. All right. You can also drag cards to the play zone to play them instead of just using F. I use F because it's so much quicker. Some cards need to be dragged onto others to activate their effect, which is very true. And it's good to know which ones do that, because a lot of times I was just playing cards thinking they would work and they don't. You actually have to drag them to other cards. Usually the way that you can think about it is if you see a card that requires interacting with another card, that's where you're going to want to do that, because it's going to require you to choose a card to put that effect on. Just playing it, it could be applied to any card. It doesn't know, so you have to apply it to the card. All right. Relics are powerful cards with an effect that persists for the entire run. Cards you keep in the shop stay between rounds. All right, and I'll show you that in a second. Drag the cards to the buy zone to purchase them. You can also press A, S, F to draw, keep, and play cards. Okay, back. Let's get into this. Why not? All right. So when you first start a run, just to go over it, you have your deck. This will show you what's in here. We have the 4 keys. We have some sticks. Sticks and stones may break my bones. We have some iron. We have some furnace. We have some money. We have a thing of gold. And then we have this. So far, I don't think I've actually figured out anything to do with the gold. But I'll get to that in a minute. All right, and then we have some monsters that we have to do. All right. This is your keep area. This is your, I guess the board is what you call it. And as you can see, you can do this. This is the thing. This is the thing, guys. Like, this is it. This is the whole thing. This is what I need to show you, is that you can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. And now you can see what cards are left. What? I can do that? You sure can. Now, this is your discard pile. This is your play area that you can drag to, or you can press F. Again, this is your keep area. You're either going to drag a card to there, or you're going to press S. You can click here to draw, or you can press A to draw the cards as well. Now return. I'm not exactly sure what return means. Oh, okay. Return just kind of puts you back to your original view. Oh, that's good to know. That's good. If you're doing a beginner's guide, you should know that, Com. You really should, you big doofus. All right. Press A. Here come the cards. All right. We see we have a key. As long as you are under 4, like if you're 3 and under for keys, it's usually safe to play these and you don't have to think too much about it. All right. So we played a key. Now you see our keys went up. We played gold. We got some cash. And now we have a furnace and an iron ore. Guess what happens if you drag this to this? Boop, you get iron. Now we put it in the keep. Then we draw again. If you find that this is too far away, like I'm having trouble seeing this a little bit, I'm going to move in just a smidge. Okay, another key. Now these are monsters. Here's what happens. Oh yeah, this is, I can't see my health. Here is what happens if you play a monster. I press F and ow, I took a damage. All right. If I combine this and this, now I get an iron dagger. This is its damage that it does. This is its health, I guess. Your whatever they call that. Toughness. So you notice it lost the toughness because the little monster did some toughy damage to us. All right, this puts us up at three keys. So to draw the rest of this deck, which we're going to want to do to get all the gold out of here, we're going to have to make sure we do not play any more keys for a little bit. All right, let us make a little pickaxe. Now, could I play this and kill this monster? I certainly could. But I'm going to put them in the keep area for right now. Pay attention to how much your max keep is, because certain cards called negative cards will let you keep more cards. I constantly make this mistake, but notice, look at this. There's another thing that we can do here. It tells us right up here in the compendium, if you look at it, or if you look here, it'll tell you any combinations you have not done yet. And if you've forgotten which ones you've done, we'll look at that in a second. Let's do this. What did we get? Oh, garbage. But it's good to know, at least we know what we did. So look, here's all the combinations so far. All right. Oh, achievements. Okay. Anyway. All right. Let's pull some more stuff out. All right. This is our final key. We're going to save it though, because that's what we're doing. We're going to get the gold. We still have some more gold to get. Can these combine? No, they cannot. All right. In order to get a weapon, I'm going to have to get rid of this because there's no other chance for me to really build a weapon unless I want to take 2 damage, which I really don't. And in fact, I'm thinking I might just want to... No, I need the gold. I need the gold. So let's just do this. Let's save the stick, take the damage, take that. You cannot draw until your area is clear. That's an important distinction as well. All right, so I wish I knew what happens with this. Nothing, huh? Well, we'll mess with gold later. All right. And then play your last key. Victory, you go to your shop. Let's take a look at the shop. I can tell you what's going on in the shop. Okay, now notice this. You get 1 free reroll. That means you should be using this every single time because you have an area to keep cards. If I say I want to buy this next round, I don't have enough money this round, but I'm going to buy it next round because obviously I'm buying this first. Then, that's a telephone. I'll be right back. We back. All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes we get phone calls. Okay. So where were we? Well, we bought something, didn't we? Okay. Yeah, we bought something. We put something in the save folder and we reroll. That's a free reroll. So you might as well take a look and see, okay, we've got a seed here, which is also negative, which means it will not count against our hold if we want to keep it. We also have an S&P. Add 20% to your cash. And we have a mirror, which will draw 2 cards at random. These are all great cards. So I'm going to actually put all of these in the keep. You can keep 3 of these in between. That's kind of like your lock. You also have a relic over here. I find the relics are not really worth it most of the time. And it will be fairly obvious when they are. Like when you see it, it'll be fairly obvious. Now, here's another cool thing is you can kind of see a preview of what is going to be added to your deck. Huh? Your deck. There we go. So you're going to see you have your deck here. And this is what they're going to be adding next round. So you can plan ahead. So it's one thing that you want to do. Always make sure you do your rerolls. Always make sure that you save 3 cards up here. Do it every time. Get in the habit, because if you don't, you're going to wonder, why do I keep losing on this level? I should be able to beat this level. And believe it or not, good management of your shop is going to be the difference between winning and losing in the later runs. Like it's really tight margins as you get to the higher ones. We'll do one quick big boy run later to show you how the difficulty ramps up, because it really does. Once you get till about, I'd say 6 or 7. Level 7 is where I found it was like I couldn't just fart my way through it. Okay. Now, one thing to know is that if you combine any 2 items that are the same, if they're allowed to combine, you can get yourself a little guy that's going to draw a card. But we're not going to do that quite yet because we don't have to. If you don't have to do anything, 9 times out of 10, just do a keep and draw your next stuff. Don't make any decisions until you're 100% sure what you want to do. Now, in this case, we want to make an iron, make a weapon, and now we do have to do something because we're not going to be able to keep all of this stuff. So we can kill him, and we can either combine the 2 rocks and draw a card, or we can kill this guy. Now we know that we're just going to be fighting more of these gobbies, right? So we know there's really no reason not to kill him right now. And so we do that and we just draw some cards. Okay, we have another key. Make ourselves a nice little hammer. Eat some money. Now here's where we got to go a little slower, because as we're drawing these cards out, we do not want to end until we get to this card pack. We really need to play this card pack, because I don't think we get a chance to play it again next time. So, all right. So now we got some cool stuff. Now we have got a Phantom Bank, which is getting +1 cash per Phantom card that you played this run. We have played 1, 2, 1. And this one is going to swap your max health and max money. This is a great card to have in certain circumstances. And I think, you know, it's kind of obvious which ones. All right, we're going to hang on to all of this. Now, this is shy money. This is only going to give you money when there's less cards on the board. So we have to think about this. Now, obviously, we're not going to switch our health and money. That would just be a disaster. We still want to go through and grab a few more things here. So, and we know we don't have any enemies. Let's get rid of this. So now we actually get 2. One of the important things is hover the cards and look if you're not sure what the result is going to be, because a lot of the cards do not just straight up do damage to you, straight up attack you, straight up give you money. They have little rules that go along with them. And sometimes you think it's obvious how you calculate it in your mind, but always check the card to get the facts. The facts here say we're going to get $2. So we will do that now because we don't want to spend either of these yet. So now we spend that. Now look at this. Oh, that was not a Phantom card. Never mind. Okay, so keep that. Do we care about any of this? We don't. All right, so now we draw our gold. We play our gold, and that gives us 6. And we got our victory. We go into the shop. You have to keep doing this, and eventually you will get to the end. The end of a lifetime. All right. Let's see. $6. This seed might be good for right now, but it might be better to start with some iron. I'm going to start with some iron, and I do want to save this, so I'm going to take out the mirror. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take out the mirror. I'm going to do a reroll, see if we get anything good. We do want this water. We want this water in this thing. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of this. Oh, and that's good too. All right, onion out, that in, and that in. The reason that we want the water is these two interact. It's a really cool interaction. So we're going to keep those for later and try to buy those. But I would love any of these. These are all good. These are all good cards, especially you want to make sure that the cards fit with what your deck is doing. But at the same time, you also want to select cards that are good no matter what your deck is doing. Okay, so this one's going to keep showing up. So we're going to have to just bear with it for now. All right, so we have a weapon. All right, that does do nothing. In certain circumstances, it makes more sense to take the damage because it's only 1 damage. So we're going to take the 1 damage. We're going to keep the furnace, and we're going to dethrone the throne. The throne. All right, do this. That's going to give us a draw a card. All right, how are we doing here? Still only 1, huh? I hate to waste it. Kind of have to, though. Oh, forgot to do this first. Can these be combined? What does this do? It says we don't know. Ooh, iron swad. Okay, good. We didn't have to spend it yet. Okay, iron swad. Shy Guy's not going to give us any money, so we got to do it like this, unfortunately. Not how I wanted to do it, but we needed to get that Shy Guy money. Hey, we can make a torch. We can bop this guy. This is going to put us at 3. There's nothing else that's worth it here, so as soon as we see a key, we're out. Although I really got to find out what gold does. I should probably look it up. Huh? All right, so we have 9 buckaroos. We can take this and this. I'll save that. Reroll. See if there's anything good here. Oh, more iron. These might actually be good. Yeah, we can skip out. Oh, I do need more economy though. Economy is really important in this game. Yeah, economy is like, especially in the later runs, you really need to be paying attention to your money. Your mind on your money, your money on your mind, especially with this sucker. If you get your money up to 40 with this and your health up to like 15, you flip them, you still got 15 bucks, and now your health, your max health is 40. All right, these guys are a little bit different. They reduce your health by 10%. So we don't have to worry about them quite as much, but at the same time, we don't necessarily want to be giving them too much leeway. Okay. All right, that's going to give us a potato. It's a 3-1. Don't do anything yet. You don't have to. Now you kind of have to. Okay. Now, we're not going to attack anything. We're just going to do this. We're going to have to drop that. Yeah, this is where things are going to get a little funky. What do we got here? Plus gives us acid. Add 6 attack to a weapon. Okay. I'm going to hang on to that for now. There we go. Add 6 attack. Nicety nice. That's a big boy there. We do have some gold we got to get. So unfortunately, yeah, even though this is a really good weapon, we don't want to like waste it. We kind of have to waste it because we got to get that. That's what we need. All right, I'll do this, do that. We don't need anything else, right? Okay, we out. $6. We definitely want this. Do we have anything else for $3? We could get a mirror for $3. So let's hide it up here for now. Do our reroll. See what else we got here. $5. Philosopher's Stone. Oh yeah, that's that one. This is really rough. This is a really rough card, guys. I'm telling you. All right, we'll save that. Finish. A lot of times you're going to want to add card draw, strictly because you want to get through things a little quicker, get your keys a little quicker, so you have a safety net. At the same time, you want filler for your deck a lot of these times. You don't want to be sitting here with nothing. Damage, boo. Okay. That would cause us to draw a card. I don't necessarily want to do that. Let's take this, take this. This does nothing for us, really. The only thing it does is it lets us keep a second iron. We've got how many wolves that we've got to defeat? We almost have to. This is going to give us nothing? Yeah. Oh well. There we go. Oh no, that still doesn't help us. Son of a bee. There we go. All right. Not the best. Not the best situation here. All right, get rid of him. Good, good. Get the money. Yuck. We lose the gold. All right. We need the money. We need it. 18 for the shop. Okay. Get the leprechaun. This. Water for sure. Water, you mean? Neither of these. Sure. This is going to give your weapon a little extra oomph. All right. Make a simple weapon. This right here is going to make a card negative permanently, so now that water does not count against us holding, which is great because now we can do this. This is going to gain 2 max health and heal 2, which is perfect. And we got a chest. We can either get lower reroll cost or on enemy die, 2% chance to discover 1 of 3 relics. I've never hit on this, but this to me says a lot less. Like I'd rather have the chance. I'd rather have that chance, right? Okay. I can deal with a skeeter. Skeeters, if they attack you, they go back in the box. So it's good to get rid of. They go back in your deck, I should say. Should make sure I explain myself. Let's draw some cards here. Of course we draw a wolf. Why wouldn't we draw a wolf? Rock does nothing with that, right? Shy guy. Lose the money, shy guy. All right. You can put 2 of these together. Oh, we are gonna take some damage here, folks. All right, these guys deal 2 damage for each other card on the board. So this is gonna deal 6 damage. So we gotta get rid of this. Bring this down to 4. And actually, this guy's hurt, so well, actually, we might as well just do it like this then at this point. That's not gonna. Oh my goodness! Why? Why? Down to 3. Well, we made it out. There's some econ. Barely made it out alive on that one. 12. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna buy that chocolate. I don't normally like the chocolate because it gets worse as you use it. So I don't normally buy it, but all right, these guys actually wreck your econ. Deals damage to your cash. So yeah, I'll take the 2. 2 keys. Okay. Swap with that. There we go. Boom. Up to 8. Now that's going to give us less money every time now, though, unfortunately. Oh, that's water, though. You want water? I guess we do. All right, but I just kind of snuck away from that by accident. That was not what I wanted to do. But that's okay. All right, these give you treasures. So we always take those first run. And I forgot. I broke a rule, guys. I forgot to reroll and I forgot to do this. All right, free rock. These are good after a while. So this, every time you kill something and it survives, it gets more durability. Yeah, okay. I should have hung in on that run a bit longer. I kind of screwed that up. It's all right, though. It's all right. We manage. Did I do anything? No. Ugh. Heal. Gold. Nothing good. Oh, I could have held that. That's right. That's a negative. I could have held that. Oh, well. I should have waited. Oh, that kills us. Chocolate saves us. Yay! All right, so we might be back in the fight. All right. When you buy one card, when you buy ore card, you get the smelt version instead. Draw one more card. I'm going to take draw one more card. It's not always great, but heal one. And oh, I want to use the torn treasure map. No, let's get out. Let's get out. What? Cheese heals 999 one time, and actually cheese combines with a lot of things. Cheese does a pretty good job. That's a very expensive cheese, but it's also polychrome and can probably get us out of a jam. I'm gonna take it. This is good for your poker cards. This is good for damage. This is good for card draws. Is there any of this that I would get rid of for any of this? Not really. Okay, finish. All right, let's see if we can get through to that treasure card. Is it still in here? Did we lose it? So one thing I'm still trying to get a handle on is some cards disappear in between rounds. It's like, I think those are the ones that materialize during the round, but like the treasure is gone. So yeah, so maybe we should have stuck in there. I thought this... Oh yeah, we haven't drawn anything yet. That's why. Yeah, so we automatically get that. Let's zoom in a tad. Okay, this is bad. All right, we're gonna have to use the cheese. Wait. What did I just do? You're not smart. I think I just blew the run because I wasn't paying attention. We might sneak out of this alive. Chocolate for the win. There we go. Out we go. 8 buccarinos. I want some more heal. Give an extra one of those. And what for $4? You know, an extra stick might be useful. I really should be trying to get that too, but whatever. All right, now cheese does nothing for us at this point. Except for that. I should have said cheese does not heal us, is what we mean. All right, don't do anything yet. We might need that. For crying out loud, we just might need it. All right, now we have to use it. Because otherwise we have to give up the gold. Oh no! This guy makes it so he counts for 2. Stick is draw, right? Yeah, no, I don't want to draw. Oh, dang it. I forgot I can't hold the stick. I am blowing this, guys. I am really blowing this out. Sorry. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, that's the last key. Let's just... Oh, we got nothing else to draw anyway. Completed. Hey, all right. We won that run. Not bad. Not bad, guys. Let's go to endless just because we'll lose. Just so you can see, you can do an endless. 11 boxerinos. I'll take an extra weapon. And I'll take some card draw. I'll take a roll. I don't want any of those. But I guess if I have to, like, Shy Guy is what I would go with. Yeah, so this will probably be where our run ends. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, maybe not. Really, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, no, that puts us in a situation. And let's see how far we can go. You never know. I'll take a heal. Anything for 4? Ooh. Get out of here, Shy Guy. Get in there, lady. She makes a polychrome for us. Polychrome, I believe polychrome is when you draw it, it ends up on top every time. Like this little guy. I had to get rid of the cheese. I don't like that. Oh no, vampire. There we go, stick. Vampire bad. I'm just gonna run this now. Lose 5 max health. Ugh. These guys give you curses. So sometimes it's okay because you can just kind of play the curse and look and see what it is. In this case, I think it's better to lose 5 max, 6, put that back. That's probably not the correct play, but I bet you that. I think we self-immolate at this point. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Main menu. Back to the main menu, just to show you, to give you an idea of what some of the later decks look like. We're going to be playing the Discover deck. Just so you can see, here's what that is. And because we are playing a higher level, you see they've given us different things to start with. So the deck actually starts with a lot of these handbags, but they added in way too many keys so that it's a challenge, because if you're going to eventually have to play these keys, right? So the trick is to try to draw everything else before you draw keys. Okay, I will take you. Card draw is always good. Aha. So she's going to give us a polychrome card. Okay. No, polychrome. Yeah, polychrome does do that. I'm trying to think of like what it does. What it do. All right, we're going to take this because it's going to allow us to do it again. We cycle through those sometimes to get our count up of phantom cards. Phantom card count can be a really big advantage later on. Okay, Joker is going to permanently create a copy, so I'd like that, please. Okay, 1 key. Potato more useful. Mirror. Key. Okay. Shuffling some money. right, so we're gonna take some damage, draw some cards. All right, now we have too many keys. Ah, the Joker. We gotta lose the Joker. All right, no, we're not losing the Joker. Sorry, we have to go. All right, what do we got here? 11. Give me this to buy a negative card. Save that. Anything for 4? No, we'll take that. Oh yeah, that's for 4. We'll do that. And we'll save a tomato. Finish. We are finished. All right, this one's not so bad. It's not so bad. We got some goofballs here, but we might be able to survive the goofball flood. Permanent. It's a permanent thing. What do I want to make permanent? I don't really know yet, do I? Ugh. Oh, just too many dudes. Yeah, I'm just gonna fail this run because I don't have a lot that I can get going. I have a lot that I can get going now. All right, I'm gonna save that for a second. Let me stand next to your fire. Okay, so 6 I can do. I have to throw those back in. There we go. I don't want that. That's going to take too long. Oof, we're like flirting on the edge here. Key. We're out. We only got 5. See, econ on this is down. Usually you can tell if it's a good run because your econ will be way up. It'll be like sky high when you're just starting. All right, we're gonna take that. That potion lets us look in our deck a little further and pull something good out. I'm good enough. Curse boy. All right, let's take a look. Nothing good. All right, so ugh. Make money a negative. I don't think we can do that, right? I mean, we can, but I don't think it's worth it. Put your gold to 6. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take that. Play the top card. Sure. I'm trying to get out of here. Lose some money. That's fine. Cool. Still nothing. Dang it. All right. We live to fight another day. 4. You know, for 4 here. Grab that. The water actually drops the guy's enemy's health down pretty good. Finish. I don't think I have any water, do I? We don't. All right. Hold that. Because water, like water drop. Water drop can turn this into something really cool. This can turn this into a French fry. I don't want French fries though. I'll do this. Anytime you combine fires, they do that. You know what? I'm just gonna play it. Chocolate. Sure. All right, key. Take us home. this run is going to end eventually because we're not building anything. That's the problem. You need to get momentum on your side. You need to actually start like getting stuff besides just cards. You need to have your econ and your health like needs to be going up the whole time. So what I might do is I might try to film a really good run and put an example of a really good run up when I do get one eventually. Oh my. -1 health. We're going in the wrong direction now. All right, I have to do this because I absolutely am going to need... Okay, well, that didn't go the way I wanted it, but at least it's moving on, right? 6. Yeah, econ. But yeah, I gotta take some econ. We gotta start pushing. Get some money. Oh, it's a shy guy one. All right. Okay, this is good. All right. Oh, what am I doing? Kind of screwed that up. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill those guys anyway, so. I think I rolled that when I shouldn't have, but that's fine. And we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Deals 8 damage. Deals 6 damage. We're not dead. We hang on by a thread. Chocolate. Now we dead. Now we dead. All right. So you get the idea. It does get tougher as it goes on. One of the things that you would have to do is, especially with this deck, or treasure deck. So these 3, YOLO has a bunch of cards in it, like extra cards that you can get. Random extra card, like card packs. So these tend to be pretty effective. Cooking can also be effective if you can get your econ up while you're cooking, keeping yourself alive. Cooking allows you to make a lot of different potions. To learn the potions, play the potion deck. Just play this repeatedly. To start out, obviously, you're going to get the default deck. And I would recommend looking up how to get the rest of these decks. Meek rats are super powerful. Or meerkats, meek rats. Did I call them meek rats before too? I think I did. Meerkats. Meerkats are super powerful if you learn how to use them, by the way. But we did not get a chance to do any meerkats. But maybe we'll try to do a couple runs. Maybe I'll make some demonstration decks using the deck editor. But for now, that's all we're going to do. Thank you so much. Don't forget to go and support. This is a game about cards made by SUPERita, paperback writer. Like and subscribe. Play the game. Buy the game. It's great. You're going to love it. I'm out. You're up.